Yo, like I said before, I didn't even know you were that tall. Like, for real. Like, I tell people all the time, I said, look, y'all think Megan Thee Stallion? Wait till y'all see me. I'm a clean 5'10".
What, you thought I was short?
I ain't gonna say
you thought you was taller than me?
I thought we was the same height. Cause all the niggas you be around, they a little bit taller.
Yeah, I got you. You 5'10".
Or 5'9". That's why I spicy.
I'm even 6 foot.
Yeah, I seen it, y'all. I was like, damn, I would have hugged you. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I know, you know, my whole lifestyle, whatever, but like, tall guys, you know, you can't help but the...
Yeah. Ladies love that. They love tall guys.
Yeah, listen, I see me in Southwest right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when niggas think of Southwest, you know they think what I'm about to say. Like, just the whole, you know, you what? Think Southwest hot. The city of the spicy.
What that mean, like STD?
Yes.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
It's
niggas hot in the Southwest, it's niggas hot in the North, niggas hot in the West, bitches. It's everywhere. You just gotta, you gotta know your mate and hope they clean. That's any neighborhood, any city. That shit all over the place.
Yeah, you ain't never, I mean, you gotta be honest.
They can say that, but I bet you it's a bitch in every part of the city that fucked me before.
Cause I was about to get into that. You get into a lot of bitches and like your rips. Like you talk to a lot of women. A lot of your rips be inspired about taking a nigga bitch. You can have the bitch, you can have it back with a
it's basically, my raps be inspired by, like, cause it be a lot of fake goon shit out here. Like niggas be out here on super duper tough time and don't even be like that in real life. And niggas be fake trappers or fake get money niggas and all that. So my shit be inspired by like what do you love most? Like what do you do for the most part of your life? Like, and me and my niggas just create a vibe. Like I tell niggas my new shit now, I tell niggas I'm a vibe rapper. Like I create a vibe. Me and my niggas, we have fun, we get dressed, we go places, we light shit up. Females is attracted to that, we attracted to females. That shit come with the game. Niggas like to have some money in their pocket. We stay away. We anti-corny niggas. That's all.
I can't say that though.
My rap style is to make a corny nigga feel uncomfortable.
And that yo, it's crazy because one of my closest, I'm not gonna put them on blast. My family member was like, yo, this that shit I've been talking about. So you are able to translate what other niggas can't put in their raps.
Oh yeah, I be having a lot of thorough OGs and shit that's not on Instagram at all. They don't got an Instagram page. They get a ton of money and they fucking a ton of bitches behind closed doors and all that. They all reach out to me like, yo man, I feel like you be talking for us and you be talking that shit, man. Thank you. We finally got a representative that be just put them words together like that. Like they fuck with.
So you think we make niggas feel like how Nicki made females feel?
I mean, you only gonna feel some type of way if the shoe fit. And it's up to you if you put the shoe on and you wear that motherfucker, but if the shoe fit, it's up to you. Like, I be having niggas, I remember niggas, like, talking like, damn, I felt like you was talking about me in that joint. Or I felt like, it's funny because the niggas say he felt like I was talking about him. Then you got this other nigga over here that think I'm talking about him. And another nigga, how am I talking about all y'all?
Right.
Not unless y'all all the same kind of corny nigga. You feel me? So my raps don't be directed at one motherfucker. Like I said, it just built to make a corny nigga feel uncomfortable. I've been rapping like this since day one though. Since Takedown days, I've been rapping like this.
Now before I even get into that, because I want to just go back, before we go into your background, you are one guy that ruffled a lot of fucking feathers. Like, I don't know what it is, if it's just a Southwest thing, we want to be king, but I've never seen so many people come at one guy.
I don't give a fuck who they say the king of Southwest is. There's no real crown that somebody handcrafted and dipped in gold and diamonds and put it on one nigga. I'm confident in my work and what I do. I remember when Rico Havoc came out with his song, I commented on his page, you the king of Southwest. I tell a stranger, nigga, you the king of Southwest. It ain't about none of that. It's all about your moves and how long can you stay that nigga and who else think you hot, and I don't give a fuck, but that's all title shit. Like when I call myself king of Southwest, there's another nigga that called himself the God of Southwest. I didn't give a fuck. You can be the God, the Lord, whoever you want to be in Southwest, you can be that nigga, but be that nigga off camera too though. Like, You know, I don't give a fuck about no title. I'm me.
You said that, you know, since the takeover days? Takedown days, you know, I don't think a lot of people know you from just
a lot of people
days.
do and a lot of people don't.
Yeah, they think you came off the scene just out of nowhere.
No, we definitely ain't just come off the scene. That's why I be tricking me out when motherfuckers be like, oh, you think you this or that because of Instagram. Like, nigga, you that nigga on Instagram. Instagram got you like this. Like, nigga, we been them niggas when it wasn't no internet at all. What we talking about? Like, 02 is when I first hit the scene as a pup.
Yeah.
And like you said, you just ran into Jafar, right? You got Jafar's number, right?
Right.
Called Jafar, asked him who the first nigga we did a show with. Jay-Z at the fucking Wells Fargo Center. I never was on stage until that day.
Yeah.
We was running around with Rockefeller all them years and shit. I had a song with Freeway that Def Jam wanted to put on Freeway album, but Ace and them didn't let them because they thought that was gonna be the record that take us out of here, and it wasn't.
Who's Ace?
Ace was the CEO of Takedown, Ace and Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, a bunch of, you know, street dudes get a whole lot of money and all that. But that was so long ago, whereas though if a motherfucker was young, they won't remember that. Like, we really had to be in the mix to remember them days because Takedown was the only street label really pulling up in Bentleys and foreigns and throwing the money at these clubs, and it was Takedown doing that shit before the internet. And don't get it twisted, I was a young nigga. I was getting whatever I was getting, but that was all Ace work that we was behind. I was just front line of Ace label. But this was before the internet, and I was that nigga before the internet. You feel me? So all that, you doing this for the internet, and nigga, I do the same shit y'all do. Me and you both rap, but we both put up a motherfucking freestyle on the internet, and the people grab to my shit more than yours. Why am I the one that's for the internet? If I'm so for the internet, you anti-internet, delete your page. Don't post shit. Don't post a rap, don't do nothing. Delete your shit since you just, I'm not for the internet, dude. My niggas that's not Instagram niggas that anti-Instagram at all, don't have a page at all. We only got our pages to promote shit and show, you know, the good times in our lives and all that. Like, motherfuckers go through shit. Everybody got bad times or you know something happened, but it's not none of y'all business because y'all can't do shit about my bad time. You know, so I just show the good shit to motivate y'all. You feel me? That's it.
So you say you had your show with like Jeezy and all that.
Cousin E vouched for that.
Yeah.
I tell you, the very first person I performed with ever in my life was, I tell you the whole bill. It was Jay-Z. It was Fabulous, it was Dipset, it was The Clips, Philly's Most Wanted. That might be it. But it was like in state property, of course.
And that's crazy because so many people think you just came on the scene just out of nowhere. Like the youngins, they don't remember that. And I'm not even gonna lie, like I try to, you know, search back, and I did search back, and I seen some things, but I didn't even know he was heavy into the, like, you know, the DVD era. But it's even just now.
We was before then. We was before the DVD era came after us. Here go a fact right here. We really started the DVD era with the New Jack City DVD, and we had the battles at the end of the DVD. Like that was like one of the first street. That was before Young Bob and the guy, what's his name? Too Raw for the Streets. We get him credit now. He probably started the DVD wave, Too Raw for the Streets. But he was at the battle. He was the cameraman for the battles on the, you know, the Takedown days.
So was it the same whole little layout as far as like just the way you slick talk when you was battling, or was it just like?
And it's funny you said that because the guy Big Star on Too Raw for the Streets, he made a post like Bugsy always been this way. He always had a witty flow and that'll make somebody say ooh or make you laugh. And if you approach him, if one little flaw about you, he's gonna blow that whole one little flaw out of proportion and make everybody laugh and crack up. Like I always had that type of style. Like I've been always like if I step into a cypher or I rap on a ready, I've been scared to let somebody down or some shit. Like make motherfuckers be like, oh no. I wasn't feeling that. I'm confident enough to, you know, when I rap, if you're not feeling it, you might just be a different type of nigga. We might view things differently. We might view the world differently. So, of course, your style might be another like a rougher street like, and that's cool and all. We throw a little bit of that in there, but that's not what like these niggas rap that much to the point where you like, damn, so you don't get no pussy at all. You can shoot niggas all day long.
Yeah.
We not buying it.
I'm saying, I'm like, yo, your raps hurt feelings. Like when you hear your joints, like I see sometimes, damn, I need to be out here getting a bag. Like that shit really.
And that's the funny part is, and that's the funny part. We don't even rap about the bag that much. It just looked good to the point where like I had this one chick and a nigga say, all you do is rap about money. I threw like 10, 20.
But you don't.
No, it's not about money. It just niggas is on here looking like money, and you assume that this rap was about money.
Right.
No, we don't rap about like. If you go to Bless the Summer. Y'all go down about to start talking about some money. Go through Bless the Summer. I give somebody 10 grand. You go through Bless the Summer, and you bring me back one rich nigga line on Bless the Summer. We don't talk about being rich. We know how to enjoy life with what we got in our accounts and shit.
Right.
It's none of y'all business what we got. We probably got better shit than the average motherfucker out here, but it ain't nowhere near rich. We still broke compared to rich motherfuckers.
Are you broke like you got money, but you gotta tell yourself you broke to get more money, or you just
listen, we compared like I'm talking about wealth. I'm talking about niggas like Jay. We're broke. Like, you think what we doing is something? Yeah. These motherfuckers is out here buying motherfucking sports teams and signing athletes and they own islands and all type. Like, we broke for real. But compared to some niggas out here, you good.
Is that the reason why you haven't signed the deal yet? Because I'm pretty sure Dill's been on your table.
Oh yeah, Dill's been on our table for
years.
What deals on the table right now or been on the table?
All of that.
Put it this way, we done sat down with a lot of labels and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? During the takedown era, right? I had to deal with Universal on the table. But I wasn't with Takedown by giving you my word. I was actually in contract, like signature shit and with Takedown Records. Right. So when Ace and them got picked up by the feds, I'm thinking, I was young. I told you I was a pup. I'm a fucking teenager. I'm thinking Ace and them, this probably like some CF shit. I wasn't familiar with how federal shit worked. And if I look at this nigga like he my OG, so whatever you tell me, I'm gonna believe. That nigga tell me, look, we about to get out of this, and when we get out of this, we gonna be bigger than ever. Just sit tight. We be right there. Man, when Ace got booked, everybody was coming at me like, what's up? Like, what's good?
Right.
You feel me? So, but I turned down shit because I was staying loyal to Ace.
You see it.
But after that, like 2 years later, when I'm like, man, this looking crazy, and they finally get sentenced, my temperature cooled down. So then I dropped another mixtape. But I just dropped it. I didn't promote it, didn't do no video, don't do nothing. I just dropped a mixtape with some freestyles on there, keep it moving. Then come back years later. I've been like the phantom of this shit for real. Like
now when you dropped, was this before the internet era?
Before the internet era. Yeah, before the internet era. So when I finally get an Instagram page, this was years now. This is years prior.
Right.
Well, later, I finally get an Instagram page, right? My page is private. I only got family and friends and people I really know in real life following me.
Right.
Probably a few females I've never seen before or some shit like that. But cut a long story short, before we started this rapping shit, I had probably close to 1,000 followers. But mind you, my shit on private. But I had people still in my DM like, yo, when you dropping some new shit? And I be thinking like, y'all niggas still give a fuck. Why you care if I'm dropping some new shit? I ain't rapping in years, you feel me? So this is all getting into how Slick Talk even started and shit. So my cousin, he had a podcast he was doing, right? He wanted me to come up there and talk about like relationship shit and like sex, about female shit like that. We go up there, we talking, having a regular conversation. Then the nigga come out of nowhere and say, yo, y'all know what it is. It's Freestyle Fridays. We got Bugsy up here. I'm like, what, nigga? I ain't come up here to rap. Like, I ain't rapping in years. Like, nah, I'm good. So then people chiming in and shit like, oh man, that nigga lost it. That nigga washed up. He ain't got it. He ain't got it. I'm like, oh, these niggas talking crazy. This shit like riding a bike with me. I said, look, this is what we gonna do. Cause he had a bunch of corny niggas in there that was supposed to freestyle with me. I wasn't freestyling with them niggas. I said, this is what we gonna do. The very next week, next Friday, we gonna do that same exact shit. But I'm handpicking who I want to rap with me. I'm gonna bring my niggas up here. We gonna call this shit one night only. Cause after this, I'm never rapping again. Look, when I say I fucked that shit up so bad, they had this shit on live. Everybody had their lives on and all that shit. I fucked it up so bad that shit was on high demand the next day.
Damn.
Like Jafar was getting phone calls, LA was getting phone calls, everybody getting phone calls, texts like, yo, tell your cousin, man, get back at it. Niggas hitting me up like, yo, dog, I was on that live last night and you still got it, man. Like I don't know what it is, but you got it. Like you got that it factor, like you got it. So I'm like, damn. Like even then we wasn't back at rap, you know, it was just cool to hear niggas say, yeah, you still that nigga.
Yeah.
So then LA birthday come, probably like a month later, LA birthday come, I grabbed LA a gift, I bring it to his crib, and he like, man, we on live fucking around drinking and shit. He like, yo, spit some shit that you never spit ever for my birthday. Like that's what I want for my birthday. I want you to give me some shit you never said before. He put a beat on, I did a freestyle, we uploaded the shit, just so happened we uploaded on a Sunday. They went crazy for the shit. Mind you, I still got just like 1,000 followers probably. My shit still private. It's not open and nothing. So after I did that, people went crazy. I think we probably did like another one maybe. We probably did another one like the next week. And then that's when me, Jafar, LA, we all come to the round table like, hold up, this could generate. They like, we could probably do something with this. Like drop a joint every week, you know, we gonna name it, you know, Slick Talk Sundays, whatever, you know. Like it was really a spinoff of what Fab and Kiss did with the Freestyle Friday, but all they did was they dropped audio. Our shit is visual. Right. You feel me? And it's on Instagram. So we did that shit every Sunday. We probably did it a few Sundays till we got the call to perform with Kiss and Fab actually at the Fillmore.
Yeah, I remember that.
We did that. Kept dropping every Sunday consistently. Didn't take a Sunday off. Sometimes we'd drop in the middle of the week, like 2 or 3 times a week. So then the buzz got crazy to like, I think like Irv Gotti reposted me. It led to like a Meek Mill reposted me, and we like, fuck it, we might as well just drop a project.
Yeah. You had challenges too. You had everybody going.
But that led into the project. When we agreed to do a project or whatever, we you know, we come to the rent and like, fuck it, we might as well monetize our shit, generate, because like me, far LA said, regardless of what happens out of this shit, is a record deal. Well, we wasn't even looking for a record deal. You feel me? We just gonna eat off of what we built. Like, nigga, we'll throw an event and it should be packed. We'll do this and make money off it. We'll put a project out, make money off it. It might not be millions, but it's thousands. You feel me? So, leading up to the album coming out, that Slick Talk challenge was that was like part of the layout. You know what I'm saying? We did a Slick Talk challenge, had everybody in the city going crazy. Everybody was rapping and shit. We posted a lot of people.
I never seen so many people come together like that.
Yeah. It was a beautiful thing in the city at one time. It was a beautiful thing. Like people I don't think people give me that credit. Even though, listen, I don't want the credit, and you know, we don't do this for credit. We do it for the love and all that. But let's be real. Rapping on Instagram. I'm not the first one that ever put a freestyle up on Instagram. But I am the first one that made that shit into a series.
Let me say this. I'll say this. I haven't seen a city come together. Look, when you did yours, the next round, I ain't seen a city come together since when Rocky did the Back in the Day challenge. Now, I will say this, and some people might punch me in the gut for it, but I remember you rapping on like the old school beats, the throwback beats.
Nobody.
Then I was like, you know, I seen, you know, Quad get into it and stuff like that. So just the influence, and not that you're looking for it, but the influence that you let on there, I was like, okay, I see how you moving.
And I respect, like, I didn't look at people like Qua or whoever, like Ryder. I don't look at them dudes like they.
You said Ryder?
Yeah, oh, that's Ryder. That's my, I fuck with Ryder.
Okay.
I ain't look at them dudes like, oh, they took from me. We all get inspired,
right,
and get motivated by a lot of motherfuckers. So they like, damn, I seen that shit work for him. Let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit too. You feel me? Like,
right.
So I look, I was cool with it, like bet, because now y'all took some weight off my shoulders. Now I got help out here. You feel me? Y'all niggas talking some shit in Quad. He got the younger crowd and all that. I didn't have a younger crowd. I had some young people fucking with me, but I don't got them like this. You feel me? I got like the older probably crowd, the mid-age crowd. I got them like.
You think the young boys was just trying to, do your challenge just to kind of get that buzz, get that repost, get that watch?
I don't know, but I would have if I was them. Shit, if I see a nigga with a following, with a like, I don't have the biggest following, but I have a nice following and it's better than the average following.
Yeah.
And
so you know the game.
I know the game. And it ain't about how many followers you got. It's about who following you. I got big motherfuckers following me. So, like, I remember when I post Rocky. When I post her, I remember she hit me like, yo, good looking. I got Stevie J in my DM now, like trying to do business with me and all that. I said, man, listen, they was gonna find you regardless. It wasn't gonna be but too long till your talent don't hit the scene.
Now I know you and Rock had a song together. If I'm not mistaken,
we did a freestyle together.
Yeah, I was about to say early on. I thought y'all, it was gonna be a kind of his and hers like type of not like in a relationship, but I thought it was gonna be
type thing.
Yeah.
We was thinking about that. It was definitely good for that time, but as shit grew for her and shit grew for me. It's like now we got too much shit going on, and for us to find the time for me and her to collab and do something, it's like kind of hectic. You feel me? So it's all about timing. Not saying that idea can't happen or won't happen, but she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, and we both trying to, get to the next level and shit.
You ever get people to compare you to Fab with the whole
since day one?
Yeah. Since
day one, I always got like Fab, like, that's cool with me, I ain't tripping, like I said, we all get inspired and motivated by somewhere. I take some of Fab, I take some of Jay, I take some of Nas, I take some of these young niggas if I have to take some of Meek and put it all in one pot.
Yeah.
But, I guess, the way, like, we piece them words together and all that, like with the word play and slick talking, but that's cool, because I look at Fab like, man, like me and Far talk about this a lot, like if you're gonna follow somebody's lead, then you gotta follow a winning lead.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, follow somebody's lead that's winning. Like, this nigga been around like the king of being relevant, Like him, follow niggas like Meek or Drake or Jay, like, follow the winners. We ain't gonna try to sound like a nigga that's trying to win.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna try to sound like nobody at all, but if you gonna follow somebody's lead, follow a winner. Follow him to the pot of gold.
Now you say there's a lot of people that kind of grab or be inspired by your work. Now I could be wrong, but from my observations, you seem pretty kind of like real selective. I call it the Jay-Z style. You're real selective of who you work with, what type of material that you put out. I don't see you really.
I don't really do collabs like that.
That's what I was going to say.
I got a whole DM full of people offering me money for collabs, and I look at it like if I don't know you, I don't really, like, it ain't nothing personal, for one. I let people know. For one, I'm anti-social.
Okay.
That's number one. I don't even
But you talk a lot.
Yeah, I do. I don't even do interviews. This is the first interview I did, besides being on DJ K Slay show, since we even dropped Blessing. This is the first interview I did in 2019. I don't like doing interviews. I can show you a whole list of them shits, too. I don't do interviews. I'm anti-social. I don't really like collabing with people because, for one, I don't know if you are who you say you are. And maybe you don't got the money I want to get on your song. And before I do it for a couple hundred, I'd rather do it for free.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because if somebody paying you to do something, you're actually working for them. And you're not going to say, Bugsy did this for you for some pennies. I do it for free. But if your story don't match, like I could jump on your song and you could be the nut ass weird nigga from around your way and Like, nigga, you just.
So you gotta know that background before you.
Yeah.
But that's crazy because so much money controls the industry, the artists and things like that, that people would jump on whatever. Like you hear when people jump outside their comfort zone, you know, and they go into different things. So fame must not mean shit to you.
Fame don't mean nothing. I'm a firm believer of whatever's for you is for you. Like, have fun doing it. Whatever comes with it, it comes with it. As you can see, I'm probably one nigga on Instagram that don't do no complaining.
Yeah.
I don't get on there and post like, man, all y'all follow me and I don't got 80,000 likes and you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I don't complain about who don't support me. Cause if you complain about who don't support you, that means you ignoring the motherfuckers that do support you. I think you need to acknowledge them first. I don't do no complaining. It is what it is. Like, I drop my shit on my page and I keep it moving. Like, whoever fuck with it, fuck with it. Whoever don't. If fame comes with it, cool. If being rich come with it, cool. If not, then we know other ways to get to it.
So how are you? I mean, I know your Slick Talk Sundays and everything's doing good. You actually kind of chilled a little on that. We'll get to that later. But you also don't do a lot of shows. Like, can't nobody get you on a concert or nothing. Like, is it the bag? Is it just you just don't? That's just not.
It gotta be a show the look gotta be right. Like, you had people hit you up like, yo man, I need you to come perform at so and so bar and all these little hole in the wall places. And before I even put me and my niggas in that environment, is it even worth it? Like, how much is you talking about? Because, you know, I don't really wear jewelry like that. But even when my niggas come out, they got expensive shit, and if that bag can't even replace some of that type of shit, or we don't do places where we can't be in the area to avoid bullshit. Like, let's say we're in a venue and they don't have a section. They don't got sections there for us. We won't go.
So wait, what you telling me, because I know a lot of artists are gonna watch this, is that you ain't coming in the game with this money. With money, you ain't gonna be able to pick and choose. But if you don't come in the game with no money, you gotta kind of just,
I feel like
you gotta sacrifice your image, your name.
I feel like a lot of people, like I said, I don't knock nobody. If it is artists watching this, get your money. If this place or that place offering you whatever amount of money that can help your situation and help your bills at home and all that, do it. Don't do everything I do. Like, I do what works for me.
Right.
You feel me? Like, if you in a spot to say no to that little bit of money because you see a bigger picture with a bigger check looking forward, then say, nah, I'm good. Look at niggas like Drake and Kendrick and Cole, and you don't see them getting booked at certain nightclubs and shit like that. If you see me at a nightclub doing something, it's because I'm doing probably 9 times out of 10, I'm doing a favor for a nigga. Because I know a lot of these promoters and I got relationships with a lot of these dudes, and I pull up, they know the strength, where I give you a love price for me to come. But for the most part, nah, we don't really do too many. We don't say yes to everything. Feel me? Like, you can't, and you don't want to burn yourself out.
I was say you decrease the
You want to try to remain exclusive, and you don't want to burn yourself out. Like, even when my niggas love to go out and have fun. You might see them out and not see me, because I be chilling. Like, I'm gonna sit this one out. Then when I finally do hit the scene, they'll tell you people show love. Like, damn, what's up? Like, it's like we don't see you as much, so the love be even bigger.
Maybe I wasn't looking, or I didn't know that we was. Because I know Farmers and Tierras, that's when we met. Them Tierras Sunday days, and before y'all
I was
started
in there when he had, like, I think he had something to do with.
Yeah.
So
That was
everything
like
Far got something to do
2013,
with. You gonna see me there. Like,
Okay.
That's different. That's family. It don't matter how big I get. I always fuck with Far. Like, that's who I came in the game with. Like, if you go back to the Takedown days, early, like, he right there.
So look, so let me ask you this, because you did take a break off, and even with you getting in here with the Slick Talk Sundays and, you know, blase blah blah. How are you getting to a bag to be like, fuck these shows, or I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that? Because, like I said, with artists, they want to know, you know, how can they get that money? But it looked like y'all came in the game with money. I'm saying, like, how you keep yourself afloat I can't see you in ShopRite, you know, bagging up. No shade to anybody that's doing it, but
I mean, we came into the game doing us. You gotta understand though, like we young OGs and niggas got kids and if you're a real nigga that take care of your responsibilities, you already know what you need to do to take care of these kids and if you like to live a certain lifestyle, you know, however you get a real hustler can smell money. You know what I mean? And you just go get this shit. So we definitely ain't coming to the game broke. Yeah. You feel me? Like that's another reason why I can say no to certain shit. Like a lot of these kids and a lot of these youngins coming up trying to get out of poverty. Right. They trying to get out the hood. They trying to get out of I don't live in the hood. Like I just grabbed the penthouse. I don't You grabbed a penthouse? Yeah, I grabbed a penthouse. So is the money that good? Is the money that good that you out there? Or you doing your thing? It's good enough to live how we living. It's good enough. We want more. Hell yeah. Like I said, end of the day, I'm broke compared to who you really want to, where you want to be in life. Fuck no, I'm nowhere near there. Did jail scare you? Jail? Yeah, fucking right. I went to jail one time, and I ain't been the fuck back. And the crazy thing is, I only went to jail for, like, I got sentenced to 11 and a half to 23 months. I only did 6 months of that shit. But I only did that because the judge hated my guts. I had the same judge Meek had. Hated my guts. With the pushback wig. Yeah. She hated my guts. She thought I should have lost. She said this. Like, I probably can go back and get the transcripts and fuck around and sue Brinkley. Because she said at my status hearing, it's like status, you know what status hearing is? It's like when you're on probation, you get status hearings where you gotta go show up in front of your judge and she basically see how you doing and what you've been up to and shit. So, in my status hearing, my fucking requirements on like when I was on probation, I had to get a job, get my GED, because I dropped out of high school and shit like that. So I was required to do all that. And if I'm not doing that, technically, she could send me back to jail. Mind you, I come to the status hearing, I pump fake like I got a job, but I actually showed proof of like applications and shit. Like, see, I'm filling out for this job and that job, but if you think it's so sweet for me to get a job, you get me hired somewhere. Like, I got a violent crime, so a lot of people ain't gonna wanna hire me and shit. You feel me? So she said, and I promise you, yo, I could. You know, what's the people that be typing and shit? What they call? I don't know. I want to say interpreter. No, it's like sign language or something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. If I could go get the transcripts of when they typing and shit, she said, you should have got locked up at your trial. I know who you are. You're a known drug dealer. It's not even a drug case. I've never been locked up for drugs before. How can you stereotype me in front of everybody in the courtroom and call me a drug dealer? Just because you know about the Takedown pass, you know about Ace Capone and all them. You stereotype and call me a drug dealer, so she give me 11 and a half to 23. Everybody know for a little technical hit, I was not supposed to get 11 and a half to 23. If anything, give him a 30-day hit. Yeah. Give him 60 days, 90 days, some shit like that. Not 11 and a half to 23. And we both know good damn and well when I went for my early time or early parole, my good time, earned time, or early parole, you was going to deny all that shit. I was going to end up doing the whole 23. For sure. I get in a GRI program. It's like a re-entry program and shit. I get in that in jail. They had me in CEC, shit, the same jail we was at. And coincidentally, Brinkley owns some of CEC. So she loves to send a lot of her clients to CEC. So I get in that program. And when I get in that program, if you complete it, you know, you can come home. I did 3 months on in House of Correction. Then I did like another 3 or 4 months in CEC. And once I got in the GRI program, they switched my judge. They gave me a whole new judge. And Brinkley not my judge no more and shit. So and they let me right out.
So
like,
she out here
right
just
at
fucking
the-
up everything.
Yeah, she on some nut shit.
So look, do you ever feel like you with that case and everything that you've been through, being in jail, and I know sometimes it put a halt in your career as far as like your rap thing. Do you ever feel like that stops you from those Southwest beefs with certain people? Like you got one guy coming at you, asking you to have a conversation.
I mean,
you got one person that's been calling you out. They do their little hair thing. So. Like,
one thing y'all gotta understand about the one guy you said calling me out for a conversation or act like he wanna fight. That's what y'all gotta understand. A lot of that shit be on Instagram. That shit don't be in real life. And it's sad because I don't get on Instagram and I don't. As you can see, I don't really like talking about it because I don't like shedding light on these niggas and giving them no type of legs and shit. But I can make a phone call right now on camera and say, yo, what happened when I pulled up and I made you call that nigga and tell him to come around here? Don't go on Instagram, don't go on live and use that shit as a body cam. Don't do none of that shit. Yo, the nigga ain't pull up. They don't know about those conversations. They only know about that nigga drawing on Instagram and shit.
You think some clout chasing shit?
For sure. Because if you really want to see a nigga that bad, right?
Yeah. Which one we talking about?
The weirdo nigga, the most recent one. Because if you really want to see a nigga that bad, right? And you this crazy boy that don't give a fuck about jail and this, that, and the next, why don't you show up to that person's event when he say, I'm going to be at so-and-so party? Why don't you come? You know what they do? They quick to say, oh, but you be with 20 niggas. Y'all the street goon guys, right? Get 20 of your niggas and come. Or if you know I got 20 with me, go get 40 niggas and come. What you scared of 20 niggas? And I don't even be with 20 niggas, but stop using that shit as excuses.
Just going into like, some personal situations, like I seen on Instagram your brother was going through a thing with, I feel like just like the whole prison reform thing, just kind of like a little campaign going on because of this situation. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I'll let you get into it because I don't know how the case is or how sensitive it is. But can you just kind of like go in and explain everything? I think that's just.
Well, yeah, he got convicted of a crime he didn't do out in some county. I forgot the name of the county, but it was a gunshot robbery. Where they supposed to have took all the guns, tied the owner up, pistol whipped the owner, bunch of shit. But the crazy thing is, he was on house arrest around the time that this was going on and shit. So my brother thought this like an open shut case. Like what? The time that they said this gunshot robbery happened, like nigga, I got ankle monitor on. They could see him in the crib. Like this federal shit is so rigged up to the point where, as though when he go to trial, they act like they can't see that he in the crib. Like that don't mean nothing. So anybody can just go to wherever. Like that's what y'all saying. Like the shit was rigged from the beginning because the same case that he is convicted for in
Montgomery County.
But he's convicted in the fast for. He beat in the state, but they picked him up. They picked him up and said, all right, you come with us now. Like at the trial, like after he won and we celebrating and shit, they grabbed him from trial, took him to federal. But this was around the same time Ace and them was in the feds too. They all about to go to trial around the same time, and we thought, he thought, nigga, I'd be out in a minute. The deal that they offered him was 5 years.
Right.
If he would have took that 5-year deal, he would have been home 10 years ago. You feel me? But he like, nigga, I'm not taking a year. I didn't do this shit. So he took it to trial, he fought, but it ain't really no beating him fast. Like, you feel me? So it ain't beating him. He ain't no beating him, so he lost. And then that federal shit, like, what people don't understand is when they be seeing people get like life and all these crazy numbers, That's because of all that bullshit you did in the state, all them strikes, they catch up to you. And about time the feds is ready to roof you, 9 times out of 10 you're on your third strike. So they could give you whatever.
Yeah.
They could have gave him life, but they didn't. They gave him 23. He on what? It's like 16th year, 16th, 17th year, some crazy shit. But a law just passed that like a lot of them guys in the feds, like them type of crimes, is about to come home and shit. So we just praying that shit he might be coming home this year, if not next year, hopefully. But yeah, hell yeah, that fucked me up. Like if you listen to the last song on Bless the Summer,
I was gonna get into that.
I say like for 15 years I've been in this dark place. Like that shit had me thinking it wasn't even a God. Like the fuck, how you just be, you know what I'm saying? Like you heard about it all the time and you didn't never know that shit had happened to your fucking brother. You know what I'm saying?
How you cope with that shit? Like, you know, some people might go to drinking, some people might go to smoking, pills.
Nah, I don't do none of that shit because at the end of the day, that's my mom's oldest son. And she got to go through what she got to go through. My father got to go through what he got to go through. My sisters, his daughter, my nieces, nephews, all that. If I physically, mentally break down like that, then what? Like I gotta be the glue of the family and tell everybody, look, everything will be straight, we good. Basically like the new man of the house and all that type of shit. And like I don't want to put more pressure on my mother. It's bad enough she got to deal with that. You feel me? So at least when people feed off strength. You know what I mean? It's like when Jafar brother died, Naeem. That's like I love him and my brother the same. Really no different. I was in jail when he died. So they all home grieving and shit. I'm in jail alone. And if anybody know me, like personally know me, they know what Naeem meant to me and shit. You feel me? So with that going on, then I'm in jail, then Naeem passing, like I deal with a lot of shit. I probably wear a smile on Instagram and have fun of these slick talks and have fun of these nightclubs, but deep down inside I'm going through some shit. Like whereas though, like how you said, like these dudes calling you wild and you never know what type of motherfucker you dealing with and you know what that person going through to make them just snap out one day and you know what I'm saying? It's like them, like they going through certain shit. Maybe they way dealing with it is coming for me.
Right.
That's not how I deal. Yeah, I don't deal with shit like that. I deal with shit alone, like and personally in the crib with myself, just thinking. I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just think I'm not one of them dudes that mope and shit. I think of solutions a lot. Like
you ain't never think to use your platform to kind of just push them out, try to put the word out there. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You don't remember when
I remember
when we first started the wrongfully his page wrongfully convicted. You know, he got thousands of followers on the strength of me throwing it up, and I had people like Meek followed him, Wallow posting them up, and you know a lot of people reached out, a lot of lawyers that's willing to help pro bono and all that. So hell yeah, I use my platform to my ability, but it's like so much I can do with that platform till you get confused. Like, is he a rapper? Is he a promoter? Is he a family man? Is he a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to confuse the people. When I'm focusing on one thing, I really want to try to get at my full attention. Like, that's why, as you can see, I cleaned my page up. I had like probably over 5,000 posts. Now it's probably like 30-something posts up there. This shit took me like 4 fucking days to do. I thought it was impossible to do. Me and Garcia both tried to do this shit. I think he quit. He gave up. I don't even think his shit clean. We calling each other like, yo, I'm on fucking day 3 and I'm still in the year 2014. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but I cleaned that up. So, you know, I like to get shit attention one at a time. Like, I don't want to confuse the people and shit.
When is it gonna be the right time to like even just try to shoot for a deal or you know, for your independent label, because you know, time waits for no man.
I got meetings. I don't know when this is dropping, but I got meetings with a lot of big people next week. Like, I'm talking about, like, I gotta spend a whole day up in New York because I gotta go to that office, to that office, to that office, to that office. Like, they all lined up like that. And I don't want the people to think, oh, he about to sign with so and so. That's why I don't know what they expect when I walk in these offices. They might want to offer me a big deal. Who knows? They might want to offer me a publishing deal or a single deal or a management. I don't know what, but my thing is just to sit down and I'm happy to just be invited in your office, because you can't just go up there and say, I'm DJ Dior. I want to see. You got an appointment? Like, you got to show your ID. They got to scan that shit. All that shit. Like, just for y'all to invite me out of all these people, like how you brought up the DVD era.
Yes.
Who's still getting invited in the office from that shit besides Meek, of course, but you know, he top dog. Ain't none of them niggas walking in these labels' offices talking to them, like, just to even talk to y'all. I might walk out with a bag, I might not, but I will walk out with some knowledge. Yeah. You feel me? I will walk out with some game. I've been getting calls from a lot of big dudes in the game, like, letting me know, like, look, this is the whispers we hear about you, and if this come your way, do this right and do that right. Don't avoid that, and you know. And they've been giving me game. I've been soaking the game up. They've been letting me know they fuck with me. Like to me, I feel like even my man DM'd me today and shit. It's like, yo, in my eyes, you made it already, cuz I'm proud of you. And if you want me to be honest, I reached my goal already with this music shit, because the goal was just to show motherfuckers I'm still nice. Yeah. I was about to say, your pen, if you don't sign a deal and you stay behind the scenes and collect the bag, always send your pen, your publishing, because everybody know Red Cafe wrote for Diddy. I'm not gonna get, would be mean. I'm not gonna get into who they threw my way to do some songs for, but I'll tell y'all that off camera and shit, but yeah, they already, those is already coming out. So they offer for the pen? Oh yeah, but like the right for this person to write a song for them, yeah, hell yeah. They on my line for that, heavy. Is the bag good? We ain't talking about the bag yet. I'm one of them dudes where, depending on who it is, shit, I do it for free to get me in the game. Yeah, just get me in the game. And like Puff, because Puff is known for. I'll write Puff a hit right now for free. For free. And then once you see how crazy that was, like, fuck that, nigga. How much for 10 more of these? Now listen, I know you a father, right? A father of girls. You got 2 boys, 3 girls. You got a 5-piece? Yeah, I got a 5-piece. So that's slick talk. I got a 5-piece with more sauce left. You know what I like to call that? You still got more kung fu. Oh, yeah. I like you still got more plans. Karate. Your kung fu still strong. Karate master. Now, damn, that shit made me fuck up my question. But do you ever even think about your daughters when you pick up that pen and you do them freestyles with the slick talk? Cause you know the kids nowadays is young bucks and on Instagram. That's why. That's why I got slick talks. You know, if I'm addressing a certain kind of female, I'm addressing that kind of female. All y'all females is not that kind of female. You feel me? And I also tell my daughters to not be that kind of female. You know? Be this kind of female. And I also got joints where I'm addressing females that about weddings and getting married one day and being a father and telling guys to step up to the plate. Don't be deadbeats and shit like that. I got all types of raps, but like I said, at the end of the day, I gotta speak my truth. You know, and Papa was a Rolling Stone at one point. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta speak my truth. I don't want to be this fraud on Instagram that's telling all the men, man, treat that black queen like this and do this for the sisters and blah, blah, blah. Then you go to the nightclub and see 2 women kissing in the section or some shit like that, and I'm just in the middle of it watching and enjoying it. Nah, I speak my truth. So, you know, I'm not, niggas, y'all know what type of females the wife. Y'all know what type of females to fuck. Y'all know what type of females to get that money to and sponsor. You know who just don't deserve no money. All I'm doing is putting that shit in a lyrical form for y'all niggas. Y'all know what's up out here. I ain't gotta coach y'all through it.
I think my favorite one is when you said you would make an analogy or a story about a nigga that be using a bitch that don't got no self-esteem.
Oh yeah, that caught a lot of people's attention. Cause that's real out here. Like you preying on bitches with low self-esteem, my nigga. Like a lot of these niggas know what they do. Like they be out here in these clubs and they pull up and whatever they pull up in and but they got a whole, these niggas be having sponsors too. They got a whole sponsor at the crib that's making that shit look good and you pulling up in what you pulling up in, but we know where that's coming from, but you just so ashamed to bring it to the club with you and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That bag look good, but she don't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, wait a minute. Okay.
I just speak on like, come on, we when I spoke on that situation, you know what I mean? Females say, yo, this is my situation. This is my friend going through this. Like, this shit is going on out here.
Yeah.
Like, I just rap about what's going on. Like,
so is women different now? You know, because you got your, I know for a fact a blue check don't, that blue check shit don't bother me for shit. I can smell it on Instagram. The verification, because you know nowadays girls be like, oh shit, you got a blue check. Here in my DMs, or I'm about to go ahead and
they do?
Got, what?
Oh yeah, so I didn't know a blue check. I didn't know a blue check get them going like that. I thought blue $100 bills get you going.
Man, listen.
I ain't know a blue check.
Listen, trust me, from the heart. I know somebody that got like 10 properties. He got about 136 followers. But then I know niggas that got over 200K followers and they got shit. So sometimes girls get that shit misconstrued. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't get caught up in that hype with a blue check or a bunch of followers and none of that shit means nothing.
But has your women or your taste of women been different since?
Fuck no. I don't give a fuck if you got 100,000 followers or 20 followers. If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you.
Right.
Like, nigga like me only got one woman, so I'm cool. I don't give a fuck.
So I want to go back to the music. I want to go back to the music before we go into your new project, because I got a sneak peek that you played in here, and I did like the first song that you played. But going back to Blessings, I wouldn't be me if I wasn't gonna be real. Now I was so used to Slick Talk Sundays that when you put the project out, I was like, I gotta check it out. I thought it was a bit rushed.
I'm gonna tell you what that project.
You know where I'm going with it.
I'm gonna tell you what that project is about, right?
I thought the production.
Listen. So when we go into when we went into the studio with Blessings, not Blessed Summer, Blessings. This was, I had a group, my whole squad with me. I let everybody, even niggas that ain't my key players, I let everybody put their input into Blessings. Like, nigga tell me, yo, you should do it. Like, if you peep game, it's a song on Blessings about hookah, like pretty girls and some shit like that. I don't even smoke hookah. You know, I don't even smoke this shit, but they like, yo, I'm trying to tell you, everybody love that hookah shit, do I do it? All right, I'll do it for you. Do a song like this. All right, I'll do it for you. All right, I'll do this for you.
It was community work.
Community work. And look, right? And when we picked the songs out, what's going on the album, it was a voting thing. Who vote for this song? Even me, I could be outvoted. If let's say you and somebody else far voted for that song, I was the only one that said, no, like, you know, I'm outvoted.
Yeah.
They was voting on shit for Blessings that I didn't even want on there. They love songs like Jafar and LA. They love songs on there that I hate.
It almost sounded like a chick tape.
Yeah, like I didn't approve on a lot of songs on Blessings. It was all, well, we voted, dog. You know the rules. All right, cool.
You being the loyal nigga.
Me being a loyal nigga. So Bless the Summer come out. Now Bless the Summer come out, I do it alone.
That shit, yeah.
If you feel, it's a whole different story now. I didn't even let niggas in the motherfucking studio with me for real when I'm recording this shit. A lot of my niggas, Jafar, LA, a lot of niggas heard Bless the Summer when Bless the Summer came out. I didn't even come back to the block and y'all here goes some new shit. I wish y'all even. I ain't send no songs out like that. Y'all probably heard a few joints, but for the most part, y'all didn't hear this shit. I didn't give a fuck about voting. No, nigga, I'm handpicking all this shit myself. I want to talk that shit the way I like to talk that shit. And if I want to, let's say I never make another mixtape ever again.
Yeah.
I pick certain songs out like this is a perfect way to say goodbye.
Yeah. So why you don't go to different producers that's like popping going on? You got your. I'm not.
I go to the producers that's hungry.
You got your Dougie on the beach. You got your.
Dougie gave me one joint, but he ain't give me what I wanted. You feel me? Like I go to the producers that's hungry and available. Like if our times clash, you can't let no nigga slow your shit up.
Right.
Like if I tell Dougie, listen, dog, I need some shit. I'm trying to drive it by June. You can't wait till August to give me the beat. You feel me? Like, all right, Dougie, I got it. Not saying this is what Dougie did. I'm just using him as an example. I gotta go somewhere else. You feel me? And I gotta go to who's available, who got some shit right now, who's hot, and pick the best out of what you got.
Yeah.
You know?
And your features. Cause boy, you like J. Cole out here.
Yeah, I don't really do too many features. It was a few features that was supposed to happen. That timing was wrong. Like me and Leaf Ward was supposed to drop a joint. Me and the youngin' J Huff was supposed to drop a joint. Like I like to reach out to the youngins. And help as much as I can, and we can help each other. You feel me? Y'all got a whole audience that I don't have. You know, like. Them kids, like I ain't gonna call them kids, these niggas are grown men, but they audience, the young audience, if you got that young audience, you in position because that's the audience that go on YouTube and
the streams.
They give you the streams, give you the YouTube views, whereas though when you walk into a label office, you could really you got leverage.
Right.
I got the audience where my niggas is too cool to go on YouTube. Everybody out enjoying life, getting money at a party, taking care of kids and shit like that. Even me, I love Fab to death. I love Meek Mill to death. I love Jay to death. I don't go looking for them on YouTube.
Right.
I'm not even on YouTube like that.
I just find it so crazy that like everyone knows you're popping in Philly, but like your song isn't being played. Now don't get me wrong, I might hear your come up freestyle, but I don't.
You know what it be me though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get in my own way. I got niggas like DJ RL and all them DJs be in my DM or on my phone like, yo, send me something over.
Yeah.
I don't be sending this shit. Not because I don't want you to have it, because I'm like, all right, cool. Then something else will come up.
You making baby them
exactly. I'm practicing. Yeah. So it be me. I get in my own way, but everybody like, yo, how you ain't this and how you ain't that. I never put the blame on another nigga or another label. It be me. I don't like even when I was just at Shade 4-5, right? You know how long they been trying to get me in Shade 4-5?
I can believe that.
If I show you the DM right now when they first invited me at Shade 4-5, you might, nigga, why the fuck you ain't haul ass up there?
Yeah.
I be taking my time. Like, it be me getting in my own way, because to be honest with you, this rap shit, man, it's like these motherfuckers put you on a pedestal. Like, they expect you to be something that you not. Like, I could be in a market, just regular, like, but what you doing in here?
Yeah.
Shopping, the fuck? Like, they think you support, like, I be second guessing this shit sometimes. Like, do I even want this shit for real? Like,
ooh, you give me Jeezy vibes.
Yeah.
Where is this confidence? Like, where did you gain this confidence from? Where does confidence come from? Because you got the confidence of not that you don't need nobody, you don't appreciate nobody, fuck everybody, but it's just like,
it's all about, I think it's all about what makes you happy. You know, if I'm content with having enough money that I can take care of my kids, I could be in like me, I spend a whole lot of time with my kids. Like for the most part, I'm with them.
Yeah.
More than anything and shit. Like, in the house with my daughters, laughing, joking, playing games, like doing shit. Like 90% of my time, I'm with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if I really want this shit that bad, you know how much of that 90% you gotta sacrifice? Damn near all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what people don't know about me is, man, I'm a cool dude. On camera, I'm quiet, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But my temper is this fucking short.
Yeah.
I got a bad problem with letting motherfuckers slide in their comments, like niggas say some smart shit. It could be a million people showing love. One nigga's got something crazy to say, I be adding that nigga like, oh, pussy, shut the fuck up. You would never say that shit.
I think that's everybody.
Yo, I be going crazy. Like, I'm like, man, I don't know how niggas like Meek and them can do this shit. Like, these motherfuckers be talking crazy. Like,
you too cool though. You too cool, man. I can't see him getting too far out your character because I didn't see the videos on you. Like, they ready for you to leap and
I'm gonna
jump.
tell y'all like this. As far as getting out of character, you know Cousin E, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you see when these guys get into scuffles on the streets, they want it posted and they want to post shit and they want the attention. That's Cousin E. He'll call my phone like, yo, why you do that to that boy at that club? And we in here looking at the video. I say, yo, cuz, make sure that tape don't go to the internet, yo.
Yeah.
Don't post that. Make sure whoever got it, tell them I pay them to get rid of it. I don't want people to see that. I don't like to gain my attention off that. I don't need that to get me going. I don't like that shit. That's why I don't appreciate about these niggas when they come hit the scene and they want followers or they want attention. They think hopping on my dick for a battle is the way. And I didn't have to do that. I feel like, man, that I don't think that's fair because I got to where I'm at not doing it. Like, I'm just talking my shit, being me, and the people fell in love with that. They didn't fall in love with me doing nothing to nobody out here, me battling you niggas. That came after the people start fucking with me. Like, why you, and the sad part about this shit, it be the same niggas that just wanted favors from me. Like, niggas that just wanted to do songs with you, now they dissing you. So it's man, there's so much shit I can talk about. I done had people step to me on some real shit. I done had people step to me. I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all use your imaginations and shit. I done had people step to me and ask me, yo, what's up with you and so faking the beef? That way we can capitalize and get money off it and rent this spot out and get this much money. I said, what? Dog, I'd rather be broke before I fake some beef with that nigga to get some money. Like, don't say we can make 200,000 off this, because if you say we can make 200,000 off this, that must mean your man can make 100 or 50,000 without doing this nut shit. He must be worth some type of money. Well, I'd rather y'all make that than fake it for these people on Instagram. 1 minute we going back and forth, next minute is we squashed it, then we going back and forth. That's why I don't get involved. As you can see, Main Man put up a post. Scoop Paul posted of him saying, me and Bugsy, we squashed the beef, and nigga didn't even talk to me. You feel me? And it's not beef. It's some one-sided issue you got. It's not beef. All right, cool. You say we squashed it. I don't comment. I ain't, whatever. A couple days later, you back beefing with him again. Like, why do the people, I don't understand why the people don't step up and say, I ain't gonna say they don't, because when the people do comment on these niggas' pages and tell them what's up, these niggas delete them and they block them. They don't let the people tell them some real shit. They get all these weird motherfuckers on their page, like that's like neighborhood friends or people that came out the fucking nut house with you, giving you 100 signs and strong emojis and they're saying, yeah, bro, keep your foot on his neck. Your foot on my neck? Nigga, your foot can't even step on my fucking doormat, let alone my fucking neck. Is you crazy? Y'all niggas don't. I hate when people say, stop being a bully. This is not bullying. This is internet trolling. Bullying is you really pulling up to where I'm at and where you know I'm gonna be at, applying pressure. I don't see you dudes in real life. I never ran into you. Even when I do ran in, like when me and I say his name, fuck it, Vegas. When me and Vegas run into each other at the, what me and Vegas had was a rap battle. You feel me? At first, when the nigga was calling me out, and I told Vegas this shit to his face. At first, when the nigga was calling me out, my niggas was hitting me up like, yo, what's up with Main Man? Is it real? I'm like, I don't know this nigga. You feel me? I don't know him to know if it's real, but they like, yeah, watch Main Man. I heard this the stories they heard about if he did X, Y, and Z. I don't give a fuck. That's what y'all heard. Cool. If it's on that time, like as far as like real in the streets, why I don't think Main Man will come at me on like will broadcast it to the world that you want that kind of problem. You feel me? Because I wouldn't. Like if I see a nigga I want touched in real life on Instagram will never know. I wouldn't alert y'all, nothing. I fuck around be one of the niggas cheering you on like, yeah, hot, bro, fire signs. I'll probably be doing that. But anyway, I'm like, nah, I got a feeling this just some rap shit, cause he keep talking about King of Southwest, and I got a feeling it's some rap shit, but I'm not even entertaining it. It keep going on. Then the nigga make a post like, yeah, Bugsy a coward, tell the nigga defend himself, this, that, and the next, and that's cause niggas know what I do out here. So I'm like, hold the fuck up. I even told Vegas to his face, I said, I only responded to you because I started to get the feeling that you thought niggas was scared to say something to you. Maybe I gotta show you what it is that I do. You feel me? So, alright, if you go back and he don't got the page no more, but if you go back and look and I tell him, I'm like, you sure this is what you want? Nigga, bring it on. You know what it is, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So I dropped my shit. After I dropped my shit, then the rest is history. So whoever y'all feel as though won the battle. Y'all think I won. Y'all think he won? I don't give a fuck, but I just showed him I'm not no walk in the park. I'm not no sweet opponent, my nigga. I've been around the block plenty of times then, and getting to where I was getting to. When I finally see Vegas in person, we ran into each other at Galaxy North. Mm-hmm. That's the one on Broad Street, right? Yeah. So we went to each other at Galaxy North, and it was never no, yeah, nigga, what's up with that shit you said? It was, man, what's up, my nigga? You know I fuck with you. Man, I was just trying to do my thing, blah, 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 man. You know, that shit just some rap shit. It wasn't personal. All right, cool. You know, wasn't nobody harmed in real life. Ain't nobody kids get touched. So, you know, it was nothing. It was a rap battle. Cool. You know what I mean? I just don't like when niggas go on Instagram and act like we really have a personal issue. Mm-hmm. Like the other weird boy, I don't even want to say his weird ass name. But his name rhymed with weird, so you should know what I'm talking about. So the nigga, you act like we got an issue. We don't even know each other for real. Like, and the funny thing is, here go a true story. Since y'all said y'all got plans on interviewing him or whatever, we meet the nigga whipping his ass before in Mill Creek. We stomped him out in Mill Creek. He gonna tell the story like I beat 5 niggas up on Superman. No, you didn't. You was on the fucking ground getting hit with everything but the DJ equipment. Like, that's how I met you. We run into each other in Cobras. I'm in Cobras with a nigga that do my computer work, right? He do my computer work for me. He do flyers. Nigga that he not no street nigga. I'm in there with him. We kicking it with probably a couple females in Cobras on 40th Street. He comes in Cobras. This is after we did what we did to him in Mill Creek. He comes in Cobras. He with like a few, like probably like 4 or 5 guys. They looking down and shit. They ain't saying shit, but they looking. And you can tell it's tension in Cobras. So I'm like, all right, maybe they probably about to try to get some fucking retaliation, some revenge or something. Let me, you know, Cobras ain't too far from Southwest. Let me make a phone call. Make a phone call. Cobras surrounded. Fast as shit. No bullshit. That Jafar, he pulled up. So, you been in Cobras before, right?
Yeah.
You know how they got a security guard in front, they pep him down? My man come right in. Get the fuck out of the way. Push him out of the way. Like, what's up? Now they see, okay, he got some muscle with him. He's squashing. You squashed him. You could have easily said, fuck that. Y'all niggas touched me in Mill Creek. It's a free fall time now. Start swinging, whatever. You squashed it, man. We don't know you from a can of paint. All I know is you swung on my man in Cobra's in Mill Creek, then we jumped in it. You didn't even know we was with that person you swung on. So it wasn't like we was picking on you or nothing. I give him that. You started it off. You sucker punched my man in Mill Creek. We reacted. Cut a long story short, you squashed it. I didn't squash it in Cobra's. You squashed it. Cool. We don't know each other. It happened in Mill Creek, whatever. You wasn't severely damaged, whatever. Time go by, I run into him again in a barber shop. He tells me, yo, I print t-shirts or whatever. You ever need t-shirts done, hit me up. Okay, cool. If I need some work done, I hit you up. And if he like says this story ain't true, he's a fucking nut. I mean, he already a nut, but he just an even bigger nut. So he say, I do t-shirts or whatever. I said, all right, cool, if I need t-shirts, I hit you up. I don't need no t-shirts, but whatever. So we don't see each other again, probably ever, until I guess he goes to jail for whatever he goes to jail for. He come home, he hit me up. Mind you, me and Vegas had just battled. The battle's over and shit, you feel me? So he come home, like, yeah, I heard you had shit on Smash out here, and this, that, and the next, and he comments on an old ass video of me, going back and forth with Vegas, and like, oh, damn, how you do that? Why you do that to main man? And this, that, and that. Like, this is nigga he's talking about. You feel me? I'm like, deep inside, I'm thinking like, what are you trying to do here? Like, you trying to like re-spark this or some shit? You feel me? I ignore all that. Cut a long story short, he wanted to do music with me. He wanted me to jump on some song that I never jumped on. So the nigga, one day he posted a video of some nigga, I guess, dissing me in this rap. It was a bunch of niggas dissing me. Vegas was the only one I responded to because he was starting to get too much attention his way, and people starting to hit me up. Like, once I get the phone calls, like, yo, get him out of here, I get you out of here. You feel me? So, well, at least I feel like I got you out. Like I said, whoever y'all feel one, I don't give a fuck. So anyway, the nigga, I never do the song and shit. So he posts up a video of some nigga dissing me. He like, oh, Bugsy, you gotta respond to him. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. He dissing you, he coming for you. I ignore it. The nigga posts another one. Oh, what about him, Bugsy? This is an opponent for you now. I'm like, cuz, why you at me all day long? My exact words was, get off my dick. Oh, you invited me to your dick? Oh, nigga, don't no man invite no man to their dick. Oh, I'm going crazy now. It's on. And this was fucking last year. You feel me? This is a year ago. So I'm like, my nigga, I didn't invite you to my dick. I uninvited you. I told you to get off my dick. That means you're not even welcome. How did I invite you? I never told no man to suck it. I said, get off my dick. I guess he didn't like that. So ever since then, I guess he's not used to a nigga even talking to him like that or whatever. You feel? I guess you think you're this tough guy who niggas is supposed to be afraid of. For what reason? I don't fucking know. So he goes in. I guess his way of that is saying, he goes in on a bunch of posts. Like, I can show you private DMs right now of me telling this nigga, whatever you gonna do, cuz, just keep it off the internet. You drawing attention right now. Like, I'm on probation till 2020. He claimed he on probation, but I don't see no nigga that's on probation acting the way he act. Like, you acting like a dickhead out here. Like, he drew so much attention to my name, whereas though if that nigga got shot in fucking Florida, nigga might go, Bugsy got that nigga touched out Florida.
It's private DMs.
Yeah, it's private DMs. Shit that he don't post.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to see?
Listen.
Hold on, let me show you some shit. And I'm irked because now I gotta cause now like I don't answer the nigga DMs no more and shit. So it's probably like 10 DMs I never seen before that I gotta open up now and shit just to prove something to you. I'm gonna show you how I'm talking to these niggas out there. behind closed, the shit I don't put. Like, if these niggas was talking to me like this, they'd post the shit out of this. Look at this shit that I don't look at. How many times you mentioned me? Look, don't come to my hood. Why? If I came to your hood like that, right? Mm-hmm. This is what y'all don't be understanding. I'm gonna show you more though. But did you read that? Mm-hmm. Why would you put that? Like, why would you put that on Instagram? Like, why would you show people that? Like, but no matter what you say in my DM, that's why I don't respond back. Cause you know, after he said that, I could have said, nigga, I come to your hood with however many drinks I want to come there with. But it's documented it. You know what I'm saying? Like if shit was to hit the fan, the police pull all this shit up. Even if you delete it, they pull it up. I don't think you should type that. You feel me? If that's how you heard I came to your hood, nigga, get ready. Don't type. Obviously, I don't want to type. If your nigga, remember I told you I sent the word to somebody saying, yo, tell him pull up? Mm-hmm. He must have got the word that went, oh, that nigga out there ready too though. So when you pull up, they can pull up correct. Don't type that. Like, I didn't type you, so why type me? I sent word through the streets. I didn't go on Instagram live. I didn't make a post like, where is he at? I sent word through a mutual nigga that knows both of us very well to get us to do this. You didn't come that night. What did you do? First thing you did when you got word was go on Instagram live. You know why niggas do that? Because they want that shit as a body cam. They're afraid for real. They want, if something was that, they be on live all day long to the point where the fuck you want it televised? Like you want it recorded? What happens to you? I don't get this shit. This that new shit. Like I'm from a whole different cloth, a whole different era. Like I don't do the shit they do. Like you want the world to know you don't like me. You know why? Because it's gonna generate people following you. It's gonna generate attention. It's gonna generate views. It's gonna generate likes from people who dislike me, which is a lot. So you can say any motherfucking thing about me and they're gonna be like, I'm riding with you, bro. I don't like you. Knowing damn well y'all not gonna do shit in person. I can have a million haters ask me how many motherfuckers approach me in person. Not one, zero, ever. So anyway, so you see that one, right? Hold on. Show you some more shit. He do nut shit like this. Hold on. This is me, though. You didn't even mention dick ride. I'm telling him. Hold up. Terrorizing you. Terrorizing. Hold up. I forgot you don't get that much service in this bitch.
I get you. Let's see, look at that.
Look, you see what he said? Mm-hmm. But this is what the internet don't see. I never even seen this. I told you I don't open his shit.
You think Quilly changed the game with niggas now with all the things?
I don't even pay attention to him.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them dudes that follow like my young niggas keep me up afloat. Like yo, this nigga Quilly funny and shit. I don't even know what this nigga doing. Like I don't pay attention to none of that goofy shit. This real life shit happening in real life. Niggas is really out here making moves and.
Yeah.
We talking about Quilly, and I know regular niggas that's debating on buying Bentleys now and shit. Like, damn, my niggas about to leave me in the dust. Like, I gotta step my shit. Like, it's real shit going on. Like, I don't give a fuck about no Quilly, no shit like that.
What's next for Bugsy?
I want to show you this shit. Like, I want you to see. He said on the internet, I'm not Quilly. None of you niggas will touch me in real life. That's a fact. Try me. June 13th, SA Lounge. I had my party at SA Lounge. Why didn't you come? Since you shouting it out, try me at your lounge on your birthday party. Okay. All you gotta do is come. And I will make you feel unwelcome. You feel me? But you don't come. And what he do, a couple of days before my party, oh y'all, he having a party in the county because he know I can't come to the county. You was just saying you don't give a fuck about jail or ain't nobody gonna tell on you cuz pull up. You know, pull up, man. Even if you want to do something in private, nigga, I'm in pocket with the lounge. We can go in the basement. And we can handle what we got to handle in the basement. Alright, cool. You can't come to the county. You was just in Fibbers, though. Alright, whatever. I'll throw one next week in Philly then, guys. You gonna come to that? Oh, you only throwing a party because it's dead. Now, y'all niggas got a million excuses, but y'all tough guys. Niggas get killed, shot, beat up at every club in the city. So why am I so safe? You feel me? Why am I so safe? Niggas get touched at every club in the city. Why now I'm safe? Y'all niggas y'all frauding for the grand, man. Y'all want to make it look good and y'all want people to think that you're something you not. I don't know a tough guy that can't get put in this place. I have yet to see a tough guy that can't die. You show me one. Show me one. Show me a tough nigga that can't die. Not saying I'm gonna kill you. We're not gonna go on record and say that. We're not gonna kill you, but you're not gonna push nobody around, my nigga. You ain't gonna touch nobody and nah, that's not happening. What you did, the main man, that's something different. Y'all on the same hood, and the story I got is totally different. And y'all knew each other before we knew each other. Y'all really know each other, mothers and all that. So don't front like you just riding around looking for smoke. No, y'all had words before prior to that. But see me on 58th Street and keep moving. I'm mad I even gave this shit this much attention. I never said his name though, and I don't want to say his fucking name, but just know, Bugsy ain't been touched by no motherfucking body. That's a fact. And Bugsy ain't the toughest nigga in the world. Bugsy ain't a killer. But Bugsy got niggas that love him. Bugsy love himself. Bugsy got kids to make it home to at night. Bugsy ain't letting nobody do no nut shit to him, and that be that. Bugsy is fucking, I'm not gonna say my age, Bugsy 30 plus years old. For you to do that, you gotta do some shit that never happened in 30 plus years. Like, I just don't go around letting men do shit to me and that's that. Like, fuck no. For what? You said how you saw how he said I came to his hood, right? Yeah. That's how we get it down, my nigga. Like, you don't act like if I'm so afraid of you, right? If I'm this punk boy that's afraid of you and Bugsy saw Bugsy, why would I come to your hood like that? Did Quilly go to Meek hood like that? Like, I see them go back and forth, but it's documented with you saying I'm in your hood like that. You know why? Because them niggas told you how I pulled up. And I ain't want that shit to get on Instagram. You put it on Instagram. You put it in my DM. And today my first day seeing this shit because I don't open a nigga shit. Like, I decided to even just avoid him altogether. You know, you could say, I don't know what you in my DM saying. You could be in there talking tough. You could be in there apologizing, saying, yo, dog, we need to squash this shit. How about let's not say nothing at all? How about you go your way, do your thing, I go my way, do my thing, and then we both reach the top, I see you at the top. I don't need no favor for you, you don't get no favor from me. Like, don't act like if we get together and do something, or it'll be big for the city, big, because I don't give a fuck about no doing nothing for to make Southwest look good, and no stop the violence movement and all that. Y'all want to stop the violence? Tell that nigga go that way, I go my way. That's it. We don't gotta come together and sing Kumbaya and all that shit. I don't want to do it. I'm tired of shaking you niggas' hands, and then we take a picture, you gonna put a fly caption up, yeah, when two real niggas come to the table and say it's bigger than the beef, we get money. I can tell you how this story is before the shit even start. I'm tired of that shit. Do you, I do me. Why do you niggas feel like you gotta use Bugsy to get here, and Bugsy didn't use you to get where he at? Bugsy didn't use no niggas, so Bugsy's showing you it can be done. Y'all niggas is not thorough enough to even fucking do it though. That shit be weird to me, and I think it went past beef. I think that shit got to the point where you was just obsessed with me. Like, that shit was spooky. Like, this nigga was mentioning me from 7 a.m. to fucking the next morning 4 a.m. and nobody was saying shit. Like, this shit is the norm. Like, this shit ain't normal. And don't say it's normal because we Bugsy, he shouldn't be representing this, and we want to dethrone him, and this, that, and that. Cause dog, when I got off the gram for months, I fell back from Instagram for months. Not posting shit, not being on there, not rapping on nothing. So the game is yours. Do y'all thing. You know what these niggas was doing when I was off the gram for months? Still making posts. Has anybody seen Bugsy? Get off that nigga dick. Who the third nigga on your block or the third nigga on your crew that's gonna tell you, hey, get off that nigga dick, man? What you doing is corny. Like, that's not no thorough shit mentioning another man all day long. What bitch find this shit cute? What bitch do you go home to? Cause she the one that should be upset. Like, you showing this nigga more attention than you showing me. I don't get it, but nobody says this shit to him. Like, okay, you don't gotta like Bugsy, but do you gotta talk about him 24/7? Posting up old ass Pico bills and shit that I don't know who the fuck put a Pico bill, man. I can care less. Nigga, give a fuck. We all from the hood. We all had high Pico. We don't give a fuck about no Pico bill. I don't give a fuck about these niggas that say some shit like they see a U-Haul truck in front of my crib and say, oh, Bugsy got evicted. But won't say, oh, Bugsy just moved into a penthouse. Why? Does that make Bugsy look too decent? You wanna say that so people say ha ha ha? Like, come on, man. Why the fuck would I get evicted and move into something that's fucking more than double the price of living there? Like, get your facts straight. As long as me and my nigga know the real facts and all that shit, we don't be giving a fuck about what these niggas is talking about, man. Like, these niggas is talking some bullshit to try to damage a nigga character when you can't, nigga. I'm already stamped and solidified with my crew of niggas who I do whatever I do with. You not my nigga, so what you think don't matter, what no nigga around you think don't matter. I don't give a fuck for real. Like, me and you would never be, we see the world so different. Like, we don't shop at the same stores. I don't think we attract the same women. We don't party at the same clubs. We don't eat at the same spot. We don't do none of that alike, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say, yeah, we might do see the world differently. You know? I don't do what you do, you don't do what I do. So of course we not going to see eye to eye. They'll talk about trenches and shit. I don't sit in no fucking trenches all day. What the fuck would I do that for? I did that shit back then. Why would I still sit what's in the trenches for me? Please, somebody tell me. What's in the trenches? Like, I don't eat at poppy stores. I don't wear poppy store t-shirts. I don't sit on the corner and just wait for the cops to just come frisk you because youngins around your way made it hot. And if it's a barbecue, I'll pull up. If niggas is just outfit that way, we just out here shoot, just talking that shit, I'll pull up every once in a while, check on my family, whatever. But just chilling in the trenches? For what? The fucking view at my crib is beautiful. I know a nice ass place where we could go eat on a rooftop, or we could go chill at this nice out. Like, I know a lot of sexy shit we can do besides chilling in the fucking trenches. For what? All you doing is waiting for your day to come. I'm cool. I'm not doing that shit no more. Like, don't say Bugsy don't be on 58th Street. Nigga, nobody from 58th Street be on fucking 58th Street no more. Like, every nigga that y'all see with me, I got 58th Street with me everywhere I go. None of us live on 58th Street. None of us be on 58th Street. That shit is corny. Like, if you ain't trapping on the corner, which none of us is doing, what the fuck is you in the trenches for? Especially if you got kids. I'd rather get that time to my kids. I'd rather chill with my kids than chill in the fucking trenches. Yeah, I'm on record saying it. I don't give a fuck, and nobody from the trenches better not approach me in public and think they're gonna have one up on me because you be in the trenches and I don't. That shit don't make you more of a fucking man or more of a fucking tough guy cause you just here. Nigga, where was y'all niggas at when fucking years ago when niggas was on 58th Street running wild, young and stupid? We couldn't find you niggas then. Now niggas is wild, like Jay-Z said, niggas want to test you when your gun go warm. Alright, all that trench talk, y'all keep that shit, that's cool. You know, if you're a youngin' trying to make it out, but y'all niggas is like 30 plus still talking this trench shit. That shit is corny to me. I don't get it. You know, I'm not a fan of that shit. I'm a fan of niggas doing some inspiring shit. Like I talk to niggas like Greg Parker on the phone and shit, like big business dude. I talk to him a lot. Like, give me some game, dog. It's looking like you know the shortcut to. I know you can guide people on this property shit and all that, but nigga, you know the shortcut. Give me the shortcut one time, man. Like, I talk to niggas like that. Wallow hit me up from time to time. I talk to older niggas that I see is somewhere where like I wouldn't mind being at in life. You feel me? So I really don't go back. I go back to the trenches for what, dude? I could go back and give y'all game, but why go to the trenches and give y'all game? I can call one of my youngest up like, yo, meet up with me here. Let's sit down. Let's eat. Let's talk about this. You know what I mean? They'll tell you, I hit them up all the time. What you doing? You want to go to New Orleans? You want to fly to Detroit? I'm booked out Detroit. You want to go? Yeah, I'm going to chill in the block. Okay, go ahead, chill in the block. But then when y'all see stories, y'all on my Insta stories and see us having a ball in the life, like, they response all the time is, damn, I should have came. You know, so I don't really, you know, I'm not big on these niggas thinking they this person or that person because I'm gonna tell people like this. The shit y'all see on Instagram is the shit, it's like everybody page. If you see something on the internet, it's for one reason and one reason only. They want you to see this shit. Whatever is posted on my page is on my page because I want you to see it. These dudes do a lot of different shit behind closed doors, yo. Southwest is so small. It's no reason why. You mean to tell me y'all niggas don't like each other that much and never bumped heads? But it's not that y'all don't like each other. It's he don't like me. I can give two like I don't think about these niggas. It's weird to me that another nigga drives y'all nigga crazy like this. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you was a fraud. I don't care if you a real nigga. I don't care if you a dirty nigga, broke nigga, rich nigga. You're not my nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing you got going on, my nigga. Nothing. These dudes quick to say, oh no, he a fraud and how? What did I do that's fraud? You gotta give me more than a Pico bill or motherfucking you assume somebody is evicted or you assume like or they say, he got locked up at Walmart. Nigga, it was a bunch of us that did from a fucking stolen gift card, but it was a slap on the wrist, we all was out. So what? Why would you bring that up but don't bring up the fact that he is on probation for 8 years for a firearm and he did get locked up for a motherfucking aggravated assault, armed robbery. Oh, no, we can't say that because then that'll make his real nigga car look crazy. You know, like, these niggas is weird ass niggas, man. Then they say nut shit like, oh, he think he Meek. How I think he Meek? Me and Meek is alright. Me and Meek been cool before he met T.I. Like, just because he a high celebrity now, I can't even say nothing to the nigga no more. And let's be clear about that. Let me clear that up, about the whole Meek Mill shit. Like I said in my post, I never asked that nigga to do shit for me. Even if you do got that one favor for a nigga, I never even asked him for it yet. I never called him and asked him to do shit. Anytime Meek ever threw me up on his page, he did that shit because he wanted to out of the kindness of his heart. You see him comment on my page like, dog, send me this. When he posted himself listening to Regrets, I didn't say, yo, I need you to pump Blessed Summer for me. I need you to, he did that shit on his own. You feel me? Like, and that's what's up. I salute him for that. And if I ever do show the nigga love, if any of y'all niggas get upset, fuck y'all. Y'all don't, like, this nigga show me more love than y'all niggas, and he a busy ass millionaire. Y'all niggas don't even show me fucking love, and y'all here with me. So whatever, like that shit don't get to me either, cause like I said, me and all my niggas know, like, no, that nigga show you love too. Like, these niggas is weird. Niggas like Fab, reach out. I got a lot of thorough niggas behind closed doors, behind the scenes that reach out and show love. Why are these nut ass niggas the only ones with problems? If I'm gonna tell you like this. Shit like this, I don't even post. I'm gonna show you shit like this too. Damn, I forgot. Should be on some nut shit. These niggas be quick to go to the motherfucking Instagram and show shit like this. There it go.
That's stink.
I don't post shit like that though.
That's stink.
You know what I'm saying?
That's stink.
I don't post shit.
That's my guy right there.
You know what I'm saying? I can show you more people, but I don't even post that shit on the motherfucking. And that's just
I ain't never seen nobody in Philly get that.
And that's just DMs.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about personal phone calls me and these niggas be having. It's not just him. It's other niggas. These niggas are hard ass to Instagram and post, yeah, y'all see it, we working. I don't do nut shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he do on my page, I'll let y'all see that. Private shit. Hold on, I'll show you more.
This one catalog and shit.
I'm just saying, like, this the shit, these niggas.
You don't kiss and tell either. They be
I'm saying
eating for that, the tagging, everything.
Yeah, I don't.
That should come natural.
I don't post shit like that though. You feel me?
I want you to get if you don't sign a record there, I want you to get the publishing at least. The songwriting.
I would love that.
There.
I would love to tell y'all who they contacted me about writing for.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no nigga who y'all gotta question his pen. This is probably like popping people that y'all probably wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to think, oh, he writing for this nigga. Nah, it ain't them niggas who y'all think is them niggas. They them niggas. It ain't them niggas. You feel me?
It's the
who
one
the fuck
that
even said it's a
sometimes
nigga?
sound like
It might not even be a nigga.
Right.
For real. But yeah, so they reached out. I'm praying that goes through. Like I want that to go through. Like I feel like, man, for me, it's real late in the game for me. Like it's like kind of like now or never. You get people that say, you know, you probably get people that say, you know, you're too old for music or music like rap got a certain age, which is dumb to me because R&B don't, jazz don't, rock and roll, like rap is the only genre of music where people be like,
it's an age
thing. And mind you, I'm not no old ass nigga. I just don't want to. I'm around like the, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not no old ass nigga. I just stepped on the scene at an early ass age, but I'm older than these youngins out.
I did want to ask you before we closed out, how do you remain the same with just this whole emo thing, this darkness, like thuggy, like, you know, you still remain not so much like boom bap rap, but
I think you gotta. It's like you can. It's ways around this shit where you don't gotta mumble rap. Like look at Meek. Meek don't mumble rap.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. The females don't mumble rap. Whoever is behind they pen, they talking that, like Cardi talks that shit.
Real shit.
You feel me? So it's ways around you. It's like you gotta be real witty with your shit. Like you gotta have charisma with your shit. And like I said in my very first slick talk ever, you gotta be a decent nigga, then be a decent rapper. You can't be corny and then become decent after. Cause once you a clown, you stay that way. Oh, now you was just joking. I don't play that way. You feel me? Like you can't be. I think you gotta be a thorough person first and foremost. Like you gotta be a decent nigga, thorough nigga, then rap second. You can't be this weird ass nigga that just. It's more than just rapping. Sometimes it ain't even what you rapping. It's how you rapping this shit.
Cause I always felt like Jeezy. I love Jeezy to death, but it's like his life, he put it in a type of art form and deliver it. But it's like he delivered it the same so much, but it's so much swag behind it, so much differenceness, and it's just like you can tell that nigga thorough.
Yeah, he is thorough. I met Jeezy. Me and Jeezy actually got some things working out, whereas though, you know, he about to do a couple things for me and all that. So me and Jeezy chopped it up a couple times or whatever, you know. And but I feel like I'm blessed to still even be talked about or even invited to the labels or even these dudes to reach out to, because it's a young boy's game. Like this, and I'm saying not this rap shit, I'm talking about this internet shit. And this internet shit is controlling the rap shit. So this internet shit is a young boy's game, for real, for real. If you don't have that young boy following and you don't got like the latest dance in you, it's hard to get them million views. And like I said, I be my crowd. Y'all can see like, damn, that nigga got 83,000 followers, but he don't got 83,000 views on YouTube, because my crowd ain't going to YouTube, man. They too cool for that shit, and I don't knock them because I'm too cool for that shit. Only way I'm checking out a Meek Mill video if he posted on his page, click the link, or oh shit, my nigga just dropped some new shit, let me check it out. I don't go on there looking for like Jay-Z 444 album. That's one of my favorite albums, right? I listen to that shit straight through. I just found out the nigga shot videos for every song. I don't go looking for that shit. I ain't got time to be on no motherfucking YouTube all day and all that shit. So I don't knock like somebody saying he don't got a whole bunch of views, and that's leverage when you walk into them labels' office. But I'm not that type of nigga. Like I'm not that type of rapper where if you looking for a bunch of, I get a bunch of views on Slick Talk, some shit like that. Cause my audience is on the gram. I get a whole bunch of views on that, but I won't get a whole bunch of like. Sometimes I get a whole bunch of comments, like a few thousand and all that, but even my crowd is too cool to even comment sometimes. Like, you
gotta be smart to know that. Like, to really just be like, I know they ain't gonna go there. If I do post something there, it isn't the same response.
Right.
But listen, I know you could go. I wanna finish this, but we might gotta say this for a part two. And they gonna be bad because I cut this shit short.
Hey, man.
But listen, blessings in summer, right?
Bless the summer. That's Quavo kicking in on her. That shit kicking in on her.
Don't tell her my secret.
Motherfuckers in here dying and coughing and shit, but dizziness, I almost passed
Views to the couch.
But look though, Bless the Summer, I just dropped it a few weeks ago. We shooting all the visuals, just dropped the video to Regrets.
I like that, trying to say that.
Right, what I'm trying to do is drop visuals and damn near everything. I'm trying to like really keep myself busy and work all summer so I could like really stay out the way when you see weird shit going on Instagram and all that. Like Bugsy too busy, man. That nigga somewhere shooting a video or with his kids. I'm not. After you see like what I just showed you in my DM from me, man. That was my first time seeing it. I never knew that nigga wrote that. And after I see that, man, I'm off, nigga. Like, y'all niggas is on some police work shit. Like, Bugsy ain't worried about none of these niggas. Y'all will never see Bugsy feed into another rap battle. No. If it's on Instagram, Bugsy don't want no parts of it. If it's in the streets, maybe you hear about it, maybe you won't. I pray that you don't. But I'm not entertaining none of that bullshit. I'm not no child, man. Like, all this Instagram war shit and all that. If you can't show me no thorough side of you, I'm cool, my nigga. Like, I'm straight. Like, if you just that old clown on the internet, you do that shit on your own. Like, inspire me, motivate me, push me to that next level to want to, everybody saying where you should be. And like, dog, you this nice, you should be this, you should be, all right, help me get there then. If you really believe I'm that good or I should be at whatever level, help me get there. Cause that shit right there only gonna bring me down. That shit gonna bring me down with the niggas, and I'm not trying to go that route. Like, you know, I don't wanna stoop to y'all level. That's like moving backwards. This is weird to me.
Can I get a Bugsy freestyle? Just one time. You be the
man.
first person that give me a freestyle.
I said niggas jealous cause I stay in my lane. It's like they can't get hot without saying my name. I'm dangerous, nigga. Be careful when y'all playing this game. Y'all wonder why I saying the king. It's like 1,000 of y'all versus one of me. This shit fun to me, and I don't go look for followers. They come to me. My bitch pissed now. She said I'm a flirt. She like, maybe this relationship won't work. I said, why you look for dirt if you don't want to get hurt? She think I'm fucking everything in a skirt. Not everything. Looking at my fingers, I don't see a wedding ring. And if you lose me, I doubt if you get a better thing. Shit, I gotta keep it real about everything. Before you get too cute and you start running your mouth, your lips get too loose, and you forget that I can fit 2 boots and walk out your life. You say another word, I'm walking out for life. Bitch, say another word, I'm walking out for life. Yeah, I thought so. You ain't dumb. A lot of these hoes is throwed off, but you ain't one. And I ain't never bust my nut, and you ain't come, and you took this dick. You ain't run. That's a good girl. That's something quick, real quick. And I'm drunk. I probably fucked up.